What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Daniel's Sports Ledger, sports betting tips and picks for sports bettors. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you excited for this episode?
Yeah. You've been sending me some messages about something kind of coming up,
Yeah.
and you leave me out in the dark. Of course, I'm excited. What's going on? Talk to me, buddy. Are we gonna go through it yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're gonna make the people wait.
Make them wait.
Plus, I know people are gonna be coming on here.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it takes a minute to kind of log on and get everything all situated.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. I was like a little puppy dog. Every 10 minutes, I was going out to see if you were here yet. So yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm ready.
Yeah, I apologize about the delay, but the brews were flowing. We were chatting.
Yeah.
Doing a little
the old Low Places.
OLP. Shout out to Low Places, my spot. But yeah, definitely just thinking about what I'm gonna do this weekend. Like in terms of what my picks are, which way I want to lean. I mean, I know a lot of teams are needing big wins, and it's really tough to just throw it down. I got 3 solid picks. And then I have one that is just, and I hate to throw it out there, but I feel like it's just going to be a lock. And I hate to take this team. You all know the team that I hate the most. In the NFL, it's Kansas City. In the NBA, it's Golden State. But yeah, I'll get a little further into it, talking more about it once we kind of get things flowing. But yeah, I'm still excited about what you have to say. And you're a little giddy. It's almost like you don't even want to talk about it, but you do.
I do. Yeah, I have another surprise too. So that's why too.
Santa.
Awesome. All right, guys. Also tomorrow is your big game. The Cotton Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Mizzou and Ohio State tomorrow.
I'm telling you, folks, man. I know you're probably not going to you're not going to hear from me before that, but I'm telling you, Mizzou with the dub. And and we were ready to talk. We discussed this beyond discussion about how we almost feel like sometimes Ohio State's almost going to be like, well, what's the point? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like the consolation game when you lose that game to go to the finals, and then there's that like the World Cup, right? One team hoists the World Cup, but then they have this little consolation game. It's like for third place, right? And it's great, but nobody watches that. Yeah. And so at the same time, it's like, so I love Mizzou. Their kicker, and I swear it might come down to just a bomb. Yeah. And he got what it takes. He does. Got what it takes.
Yes, he does.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I'm excited about that game. I'm also excited about that U of A game tonight. Shout out to all you U of A Arizona fans. I don't really follow a lot of the Arizona college football teams because why?
What?
They're horrible.
Yeah, they are.
So, but what about yourself? You got a little something up your sleeve for maybe tonight's game, maybe even tomorrow's? There's no way you're going to Ohio State. Just out of principle.
Out of principle?
Out of principle.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You bleed blue. You bleed blue.
I do. But money's more important than principle.
So you might bleed a little bit of green.
Yeah, right. Right. Geez, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might go with. I probably just won't even bet that game.
Yeah. Oh, you're just gonna sit on your couch?
I might not even watch that game.
Oh, you just go sit on your couch. That's what you're gonna do? Yeah. Okay. I would love to see that.
Yeah. Right.
The day I come over and you just chilling on your couch and not watching the games that are on TV, that's funny because there ain't gonna be no NFL.
Speaking of that, so that starts to get into what is going on with this bet.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, we're not going to go into it just yet, but this bet, the idea of this bet came to me while I was watching film. I was watching, YouTube is great because they record all the games for you, and so you can watch all the games. So I couldn't sleep, and I was watching one of the games, and the idea of this bet came to me, and then I saw something even better.
Okay.
So I'm pretty excited about showing that here in a minute. But so who do you have tonight? Arizona or Oklahoma?
I got U of A.
U of A?
I think Oklahoma comes in. I mean, they want to win a game, but I'm telling you, a team like U of A, who their last 5 they've won. Oklahoma, yeah, they play in a bigger division, Big 12. I mean, and U of A plays in the Pac-12, but a lot of their last 5 was like Oregon State, Arizona State, Utah, which is a great team.
Yeah,
which is a great team, but I mean they weren't kicking over powerhouses like Washington and Oregon. So, and I mean USC. I mean, what happened USC? Given USC big for you last night.
Yeah,
big.
Oh
time.
yeah. Oh yeah.
USC money line. You should throw that out there. I don't. Did you let the people know about USC money line last night? Probably not.
Just my customers.
Just a handful.
Just a handful. Sometimes you gotta. I'm available. You guys can reach out to me.
Right. No, that was a big pick. That was a big pick, and I couldn't believe it when you talked to me about it.
There's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that you guys don't even know about. I don't show every pick. I don't do everything. So
right. No, that was a great pick. And and at first I was thinking, okay, whoa, here they come.
Yeah.
Here comes Louisville. I mean, they might do something, but no. USC holds tight.
Yeah.
They end up winning by I think 14.
Yeah, and I got it boosted all the way to part of it, the amount they'd allow me to.
All right.
Got it boosted to plus 300.
That's insane.
Something like that.
That's insane.
So
Don't
USC money line.
Don't they know who they boosting?
I'll tell you what, I never get them. So when I get them, I just use them right away.
Right
I'll
away.
be like, oh, I got a boost. All right, let me just figure something out.
They might take them.
Yeah.
They might take them.
They do.
But anyway, that was a great hit. Yeah. So I got U of A. What about yourself? U of A, Oklahoma.
I'm gonna go with Oklahoma.
Of course.
Although I'm a big U of A fan, but I just
and this is the thing.
The thing is,
this is not scripted. This is not scripted.
Yeah.
If I would have asked you first, you might have said U of A.
No.
But because I said my pick first, you went
okay,
the opposite.
how about this? I'll say my pick on this game.
All right.
I like Kansas State over North Carolina State.
Wow. That's a tough one. I mean, I want to go Kansas. I want to take.
That's starting here in 30 minutes.
Right. Now, I got to roll with you, man. Of course, you got to take Kansas State. Yeah, I'm rolling with you, man. I like Kansas State. Kansas State looked great last year. Obviously, I think they have a lot to. I think they have a lot to prove this year in the bowl games. Kansas State, yeah, I'll take Kansas State. What are they giving up?
They always have a strong run team, and that always plays well in the bowls.
Hey, do you remember
-3?
You remember Kansas State's little running back last year? Is he still running this year?
Yeah.
What's his name? Speedy Gillespie. It's all I can remember. Something on McAllister.
Oh no, he's
He ain't there no more.
Are you thinking of the guy that's on the Cowboys?
He got drafted by the Cowboys. Yeah, he ain't there. But dude, when he was there, he was a beast.
Yeah, he was.
Man, he was about your size.
Yeah, I know.
Guy just run like
another
monster.
Like another work done.
Okay, check this out. Your size, my weight.
That's what it is.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh,
all right.
man.
So let's I'm just too excited. Let's move this forward. Let's start with your NFL picks this week.
Okay. Well, I'm going Thursday night. I'm going to pop off right off the gun. I usually don't like to do a lot of Thursday night games because sometimes they're iffy, sometimes they're sketchy. But this one here, when you just look at it, I mean, how can you even how could there even be like a debate on this? Flacco is throwing. Flacco is looking good. The only thing that Flacco could do more to impress me is if he just cut off into a run to a 30-yard bucket run. I'd just be like, okay, that's it. That's it. I'm done. But yeah, let me tell you something, man. This Cleveland team is looking stout. I think we talked about this weeks ago. This defense is the best defense.
We talked about him week 1.
Oh, week 1. Well, I'm still rolling off week 1. So I'm going to come back to this. And it was a Thursday game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Cleveland with a romp. I'm not going to do this as my alternate spread. I'm just not going to because it's already at 7.5.
Yeah.
I mean, what more can you do? I mean, how much more do you want to just demolish the Jets? But I don't think the Jets bring it. I think at some point in time, once this defense continuously just hounds them, and then this 50-year-old man is just cutting the balls through the seams. I mean, I'm telling you, they're going to get thrown off. At some point in time, you just don't have what it takes. The Jets don't have what it takes. 7.5 is just way too low. I mean, it's just super. As I feel like this is maybe even a 10, but it's tough to give any NFL team more than like 2 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
But this could have been that game where they're just like, you know what, make it 18.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I'm taking the Jets. I feel like that right there is just kind of. I don't even. You close your eyes and dart it up like boom. Jets horrible. Cleveland on the massive uprise.
Well, the funny thing also is that the Jets or Joe Flacco reached out to the Jets when Aaron Rodgers got
right.
They didn't even return his call, I don't think. And now look at him. He's like,
right. And he even sent out a message saying, hey, no hard feelings.
Yeah.
But, like, let's be realistic. There's some hard feelings.
That might be, actually, now that I think about it.
Kidding me? Kidding me? He's a man just like us.
Yeah, right.
If I reached out to you and you're just like, nah, we're good.
Yeah.
No, trust me, there's some hard feelings, especially especially you put a defense like that behind my back. I could throw 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
You won't score.
Right.
I mean, and if you do, guess what? We're probably going to put up 14, 20 points against you. So I'm cover 7.5. I feel like that's an easy jump. Plus, it'll be a fun game to watch. Cleveland has a lot to play for.
Yeah, they do.
Baltimore could go down and lose this next game. Even though they're the favorites against Miami, they could still lose this game. There's a lot of things that could really happen. We talked more about this in our previous discussion when we were talking about division winners. So,
yeah. Well, I wasn't even going to touch this game, but now you got me kind of pumped for it.
Right. I mean, I don't even know how anybody is it. This team is on a massive incline. I believe, and I'm going to go on a limb here, and you'll hear me out. Week 17, I'm declaring it right now. Cleveland could be in the Super Bowl this year with a backup. Not even a backup quarterback, a signed quarterback.
That's won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, there was another team that signed a quarterback long time ago who was bagging groceries.
Kurt
Warner? I'm telling you, man, this is how this thing works, man. It's all dynamical. I think that's a word. I'm not sure. But I'm telling you,
I'll allow it.
Things happen like this. Joe Flacco, 50 years old, comes into the league. But guess what? I'm giving him a massive defense.
Yeah. Well, and that's how he won the Super Bowl.
That's how he won the Super Bowl. We're starting to piece things together.
The wheels are coming.
The wheels are turning. So anyway, Cleveland minus 7.5. Do you want me to go down or you want to go ahead and pop it?
No. What?
You want me to go with my next 3?
Yeah, go with your 3. I'll go with my 3.
Okay. Well, this one's not even like, this is just, I'm going on momentum. I'm going on my favorite team. I'm going off them boys. You have an acronym. What was the acronym?
ABC. Always be covering.
I'm telling you, this squad is ridiculous. If we don't cover the spread, we win the game. Who would have thought? Go into Kansas City, handle business with the opportunity to make the playoffs. Now, okay, maybe we got a 1.1% chance to win the division. The only way we win the division, Kansas City loses both their games, don't score any points. Raiders win both their next games, score a hell of a lot of points. Possible, because I mean the tiebreakers and all that stuff.
Well, too bad they can't play the Chargers every week.
Oh. What I would give. So, and of course, a couple things come into play. Raiders can still make the playoffs. We're fighting for a playoff life in a sense because there's a lot of things. First, we start with beating Indy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the points, 3.5. Raiders 3.5. They've been covering. If not covering, they've been winning.
Yeah,
so
I like it.
I'm telling you, folks, run Vegas Raiders. Next game, kind of discuss this a little bit. Even though I kind of said, Baltimore should have something to worry about because of Miami. Man, I'm telling you, how is this guy a consistent underdog? And he's favored against Miami because they're playing in Baltimore, I believe.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, it was a big statement made.
Yeah.
Baltimore handled business. They went across the country and handled business against a solid San Fran team.
Yeah.
I'm taking Baltimore in the points.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we talked about this. We discussed this about Buffalo making and winning the division. This could be the one you need.
Yeah. And this is the one I thought would happen.
So with a quick recap, I'm taking Cleveland minus 7.5, Raiders with the points 3.5, and I'm taking Baltimore minus 3. I think that's going to change per game time, so you might want to take a look at that. If it jumps, it's a tough one. I mean, obviously if it flip flops, obviously, but I don't think there's any reason for that. It could jump up to like 4, maybe, just because they're going to fool around. But you saw what happened last game with Miami and Dallas. That if Dallas is down 2 points with, I apologize, Miami's down 2 points or something with a minute and a half. Dude, 2 is a beast.
Yeah,
2 is a beast, and man, it's just tough. It could go in overtime. 3 points. You could catch a tie on this one. And I hate that. I really do. I hate a push.
Yeah,
that's almost like a loss to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'll
But
take
anyway, I'm taking it. I hope we get a hook in there somewhere.
Right.
2.5 would be dope. But I don't think that's going to happen. So that's my quick little recap. I'm going to give you a little what I feel like is going to be a genuine lock here in a minute.
Awesome.
What do we got, buddy?
All right. So last week, 1-2, 1-1, lost 2, puts me at 30-20 on the season, giving out free picks here on the podcast, which is 60%. Also, the one that won last week was a money line winner, so it paid better. But so I had last week we had Cincy and Pittsburgh. That was my money line winner.
That was a huge win.
And then actually I even reversed that. I made a lot of money on that game.
You scored.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that game.
And then I took Arizona. They got whooped.
Man, Arizona.
And I took Philly, and they couldn't cover.
Yeah.
Idiots. Anyways, but so those are my 3 last week because we do like to, be honest on this podcast.
Right.
So this week, though, I'm excited about this week. So my picks this week, my first pick is going to be I'm taking the Rams against the Giants. Taking the Rams.
They look good.
The Rams are looking good.
The
Rams are 5-1 since their bye week.
What's the name of that rookie receiver for the Rams?
Nakua.
Man. Are we talking rookie of the year?
Nakua Matata. It means no worries.
Hey, the guy is a monster.
Right. So I got Rams.
Okay.
And then this week haven't gone with this team for quite a few weeks now.
Please.
But I'm going with my Bills.
Oh, there we go.
They have no reason not to just lay it on the Patriots. Bill Belichick's probably leaving. They want to send him out in a bad way.
Right. There's a lot of bad blood there.
Yeah, there's no reason why the Bills have no reason not to just score and not stop scoring.
I like how you said
and
this.
The Pats just aren't that. And I think the Bills defense is going to get a few interceptions from Zappy in this game. I really do.
Right.
In fact, that would be a good prop bet to take Zappy to throw like
2+.
Yeah, over 1.5 or something.
Right.
And then so my last one. So I'm gonna tell you my last pick. Okay. But I'm gonna tell you my last pick.
Break it down.
I'm gonna tell you my last pick without telling you who my last pick is.
Okay, break it down.
Right? So I kind of started thinking about this, and it kind of just rolled into this thing that I ended up putting down on paper.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna let you know that this is gonna be a little intense. Okay.
Is that right?
It's gonna get a little tense right here. Okay?
Is that right?
That's right. So
let me catch a drink.
Yeah, you're gonna need a drink. Right now, descending from 30,000 feet in the sky, a 300-mile-per-hour chariot of fire is carrying 56 men cut out of stone, ready to destroy on the command of one man. One man so ruthless, he will bite your kneecaps off with a smile and a child's laughter in his heart.
Ooh.
This man answers to the name Dan Campbell, and when he and his men land in Dallas, he is not bringing peace. He is not liberating anyone. He is only bringing one thing to the arena they call Jerry's World: destruction. So tell me, Manny, are the cowpokes ready for these ravenous lions?
Oh, my God. Give me some. Dude, give me some. You wrote that?
I wrote that.
You wrote that.
It just fell out of me.
It fell out.
Just fell out.
Up early in the morning trying to make a move. I like that. So I'm assuming you're taking Dallas.
No.
Okay, you got them Lions. I'm
taking the Lions.
God, you go, dude. Okay. I almost wanted, like, kind of how I spoke earlier.
Yeah.
And you thought about taking Cleveland.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to put the whole house on Dallas. I mean, I apologize, on the Lions.
On the Lions.
I might just have to do it. You think it's like that, huh?
I think
is that Sunday night?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be cold. That's gonna be good. That was good. Look at you,
What?
Shaking and everything.
Am I?
Man, cool it up. Get that blood pressure right. Man, that was good.
Thanks, man.
We might almost. Hey, comment on that. We might almost need to get one of those almost every podcast.
I could throw one of those in.
Dang, I didn't know you were such a poet. Speak to me, family. Let me know if he's been a poet his whole life. That was nice.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. It was fun. It just started
was.
coming out of me, and I'm like, oh, this is fun. I'm gonna keep writing this.
I feel like we should almost like we need to go to open mic one night.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Just hear you just kind of do something like that.
I used to do a few in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, do the people know about you in Vegas?
No.
They know about it. They don't know about
No,
the original introduction.
Sports betting people know me in Vegas,
Okay.
but not comedians.
And we're gonna
Although I did share the set with the guy from Last Comic Standing once.
Is that right?
Yeah, actually he came here and I saw him. I ran into him.
And that's the thing is we're gonna have an episode where we're just gonna do a strictly like an intro.
Yeah.
We sort of skipped that. We just jumped right into things just because of our just pure passion.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
We gotta get more of that.
Yeah, and we're gonna go through with an introduction. You're gonna get a good idea as to like what my man Big D's all about. Guy's been through some wars.
Are we ready?
For what?
Are you ready to see the pick?
Man, I'm ready.
Are you ready to see
Let's
this bet?
see it.
I know the people are ready.
Let's show them.
All right.
I'm excited. I haven't seen this.
So this
First of all, I asked him. I said, "Do I have to take a mortgage out?"
Yeah, no, you don't need to take a mortgage out.
All
In
right.
fact, you guys can make money. Anybody can make money off of this bet.
Okay.
But it is a very risky bet. I'm not suggesting people go out and lay as much I did down or other things. But I was watching. Like I said, I was in my bed watching tape, watching the different teams. I don't remember what game it was, but I was watching the game, and it just hit me, just like a bolt of lightning.
I like this.
And I said, I know who's playing in the Super Bowl this year.
Hold on. You're making a bold prediction.
That's right. And I never make I never make these picks, or I never even really think about this. But it just hit me. You know, sometimes your mind is just always working on stuff, and it just hit me. I said, I know who's playing in the Super Bowl this year. I know who the teams are going to be. And I know who's going to win. Well, I believe I know who's going to win. So first of all, I went to look to see the team I thought was going to win the Super Bowl this year. I went to see if they had odds on that.
Okay.
I didn't like the odds, so I wasn't really going to bet it because they were nice, but they weren't
too nice.
Yeah. So then I looked down and I saw predict the finalist, predict the two teams in the Super Bowl, and I saw those numbers. And that's when I got excited.
So let's hear it. Let's get it.
All right.
Without any further ado.
All right. Are you ready for this, Manny?
I'm ready.
All right.
So these are the top. These are going to be the two teams in the NFL championship.
Yep.
Where this isn't AFC, NFC championship.
No,
this is literally the Super Bowl. Okay.
This is the Super Bowl teams right here. All right.
Holy Big D. Big DZ. DZ Jeezy Weezy.
So you hear me out though. Don't leave yet.
So there's no winner needed.
Nope.
There's no score needed.
Nope.
No over-unders.
No, nothing. Just these two teams have to play in the Super Bowl. That's it.
It's been laid. 2-11.
Bills versus Rams.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious.
You put $10 down, you get $2,000.
Fuck that. Pardon my language. Forget that. I want what you got. I want the 1.5. I want the zeros. Man. I knew.
So let me.
Man, now you got me nervous. Now I have to change. I'm rooting for the Rams every game.
So let me talk about this, okay?
Okay.
This is what really came to me. First of all, the Bills are getting healthier. Yep. They still have a couple of guys they cannot replace. You can't replace a Matt Milano. You can't replace a Tre'Davious White. But their corners are coming back. And now they have Douglas, who's Douglas from the Packers that they traded for. So their cornerbacks actually are they have almost too much depth now at corners. They've got a real nasty safety he's the backup, depending on if Micah Hyde makes it back or not. I'm not sure, but Taylor Rapp, who played with the Super Bowls with the Rams,
right?
That dude I watch him and he's dirty player. He's a legit dirty player. So we have him, and people don't want to play against those guys.
No,
and so we the Bills are getting healthy. The run game's solid. They got the coordinator right now, and they look phenomenal. So, and I think when they're 100% healthy, when I did my computer this year, the Bills on paper are the most talented team in the NFL on paper. With if everybody's healthy and they have maximum depth, everything.
Right.
They don't have that. I'm not saying they are on right now, but I'm just saying the beginning of the season on paper, they have the most talent, the best depth. So they have good coaching, and I don't really see anybody stopping Buffalo except for maybe the Ravens. Okay, that might be the only team. I don't see any of those other teams really doing anything. And we gotten on a roll, so I like the Bills. Okay, but here's the more concerning one people are going to think about is the Rams.
Right, of course. I mean, because you have 49ers over there.
So I thought to myself, it hit me. I thought, because I might have been watching the 49ers. I'm not sure, but I was like, who can stop the 49ers and the Eagles, their offenses? Right? And I thought about it, and I thought, to stop those offenses, you have to be a strategist. You have to think outside the box. And I thought to myself, who's the one team that has the coaching that can stop those little tricks and stuff, things that they do? And I was like, Sean McVay. And then I thought, the Rams are getting healthy. They've got the receivers back. Cup is continuing to get healthier.
Man, offensively, they are monstrous.
They won 5 of their last 6 since the bye. They were 4-4 and then went on this huge run. Man. Sean McVay's a master at those crazy offenses too. He's been to Super Bowls. He knows how to stop them. He knows how to use them. And you got Matt Stafford. I thought to myself, and here's the other thing. Nobody's talking about the Rams at all.
No.
And
that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, dude, it's the Rams.
Right, and you're forgetting one big name. One big when it comes to the Rams. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's Sue.
Not Sue. No. But Sue would have been dope if we still had
him. Aaron Donald.
All of a sudden, we. Yeah. Trust me, I'm not a Rams fan, but all of a sudden I became a big Rams fan. But I'm telling you, people are sleeping on Donald. He had a big, and I hate to interrupt you, but he had a big press conference. I apologize, not press conference, a segment on ESPN.
Yeah.
Where he was talking about, they said, your sack numbers are down. They say, hey, your sack numbers are down this year. What's going on with that? He said, yeah, the numbers are down, but our team sacks are not down. He says, I'm getting double and triple teamed.
Yeah.
My guys are getting it done.
Yeah.
If I could help a company with another sack, because this guy's a beast.
Right.
He's me in my prime.
Right. So,
but yeah.
By the way,
man,
I should have done this earlier, but I need to mention this because I forget. We're on Spotify, Apple, we're on everywhere you can get podcasts. So not everybody can see the screen here. So this is the bet that I laid down. It's Bills versus Rams in the Super Bowl. So those two teams have to play in the Super Bowl.
Futures pick.
The stake I put down was $500. The odds are plus 20,000. So $500 pays 100,000 and then my 500 back. So 100,000 and $500. So that is the bet. And like I said, you guys put $10 on this. That's $2,000. It comes off and goes. Like if you look in this picture right here, you will see that it says betting for this market is now closed. So it comes back and it closes. So sometimes you might not see it. Go back and look the next day or a couple hours later or something.
Right. Well, you got to be understanding if it's going to change. It's going to change if the Bills win the division.
It's actually going to change. It's actually going to be closed probably and change as soon as this Thursday night game starts in a couple hours.
Right. That's a good point. You want to hop on that soon. And I'm dead serious about what I'm saying. It will change if the Bills win the division. A lot changes.
Right.
Rams can't necessarily win the division. They'll probably finish one in that wild card. But
and here's something else I found interesting. Was the other team I thought maybe it could be. I actually thought about switching up the Bills with the Ravens. And I put Ravens, and if you were to do the Bills Ravens, it's only plus 8,000.
Really?
Yeah. So that kind of tells me they actually have some confidence in this Rams team.
Right. That's still pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Wow. I like it. No, I like the Rams. I think that, and if I could input my 2 cents.
Yeah, please.
And I'm always going to talk about this. Like, I'm a big sports guy. I make a lot of bets, and I lose and I win a lot of bets, and I really do, based on this concept. And you know the way I roll. I've been talking about this the whole week. I've been rolling with the Raiders. I rolled with the Bears. I rolled with Cleveland based on this concept. It is momentum.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, the Bills are coming in this. Nobody wants to see the Bills in the playoffs.
Nobody wants to see the Rams.
And as the Rams are starting to pick up a little bit of steed, is steed the right word? Steam. Yeah. I had an idea what I was talking about. But anyway, steam is also the proper word. Nobody wants to see this team. I'll tell you, that receiving core, whew, man. And then throw a little defense back there. Even though I said Cleveland, yeah, but I mean, Cleveland still is going to have to navigate their way through the playoffs. Okay. I mean, there's so many different picks that we can go with this, but man, now all of a sudden I became the biggest Bills and the biggest Rams fan.
Yeah.
Give me some. I'm with you. Let's do it. I know I get half, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Anyway.
It's all going into the studio.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to be balling.
Yeah.
But, dude, man, I love that.
We hit this, you're going to see a whole new podcast.
Well, let's be realistic. You won't be able to see my particular pick, but I will probably throw a little something on that. It's not going to be 10, 20. I'm probably going to throw maybe about $250 on that.
Yeah, $100 pays $20,000.
Yeah, and I know I'm not going to get it in there in time, but we're going to have to figure that out because I'm telling you, man, I think this Bills team wins the division. If you want a similar price range, similar value, you're going to need to do this as soon as possible. Bills win that division. That's all there is to it. And who knows about the Rams? They might just go through and just start demolishing teams.
Yeah, they might. They might just start putting it on people.
People are going to start being like, dude, watch out for the Rams.
And here's the thing. They didn't know what – they just recently started figuring out who they are this year.
Right.
And now that they know, you see them racking up these wins.
Man, I'm excited. Hey, can I just get let me get 5% of that. That's all I ask.
I got you.
Yeah, you heard that. It's locked in. Sign right here, sir.
Hey, I always got man.
You always take care of me. He's been taking care of me since I was 8 years old. I love it, man. Well, hey, man, that's juicy. That's juicy. I hope you guys look at that and you guys really look into it because I'm telling you, man, that is, if you're willing to stake it, let's roll. Dang. Can you imagine if you just said, you know what? I got an extra 1,000.
And if you think the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl, you can do that same bet and get plus 40,000. Yeah. So you can make 200,000 off of the same.
So not only will the Rams and the Bills make it, but you take the Bills to win it.
Yeah, if you would take Rams and Bills have to win. So it has to be those teams and Bills win. If you take that exact outcome, it's plus 40,000. So 500 could pay 200,000 instead of 100,000.
Man, and then shoot us a little bit of something on that, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw a little something like Cash App.
Yeah.
You know, dang well.
I like this Rams team, and I feel like you see it, you can see it too because Dallas is falling apart.
Oh,
okay. They're probably going to lose.
Eagles are falling apart.
Eagles are just kind of, they don't quite have their identity like they did last year.
And hear this one out.
And then now the Niners are falling apart.
Because is Purdy for real?
We don't know. I mean, he's doing some things right. In fact,
four interceptions. No, he had 3 interceptions, and I did something. Then someone else came in through an interception. So there was 4 interceptions.
Yeah, 4 interceptions. Yeah. So, but you know, and actually, I had a conversation with another podcaster today about the Purdy thing.
Right.
But you know, we don't know about Purdy, and that's the other thing, you know. And Sean McVay knows how to stop the Niners. He knows how to stop the Eagles.
Right.
He's dangerous, man.
And
he's been to Super Bowls. He has that experience. He knows what to say. He knows how to motivate guys. He knows what to do. He knows the schedule of, like, this is the day we rest. This is the day we do. Like, he's got these things down. Those things
they're powerful.
The Rams still have Aaron Donald's been in 2 Super Bowls. They have experience. They know what to do when time's down.
They won a Super Bowl?
Yeah. So they know what to do in the trenches. They know, you know, how to manipulate the game, time management, all of those things. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it hit. I feel like those video games where when it's that one guy's turn to go and then he starts glowing.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm glowing with confidence in this.
Right? Like that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, can you see it? Can you see the white around me? Can you see my confidence?
I saw the sign.
That's
But you know what? It almost brings me back to another quote, a little T.I. quote. Up late night, early morning, and hey, it dawned on me. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what happened.
Up late night, up early morning, and hey, it dawned on me.
That's
I'll
exactly.
tell you, man, that is I'm excited about that.
Yeah, we'll see. And again, guys, it is a very risky bet. I'm not saying
super risky.
Don't do it with money that you absolutely have to have or something like that. But if you got a little extra $50 on the side, I'd throw it in there.
They ain't gonna hurt none.
You've wasted $50 on stupider things. I was in Hawaii and I got a $50 haircut in Hawaii. I mean, come on. We've all done stupid stuff with our money. This could pay you some more money.
It's funny you said that because I was just down in Phoenix. I was just down in Phoenix at the casinos 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We were walking through the mall doing some Christmas shopping, and I said, you know what? Let me go get a haircut. I don't know if y'all can see, but I still got real long hair. So I went in there. I said, let me just get touched up. The guy said, what do you mean touched up? I said, I don't know. Just kind of clean me up a little bit.
Yeah.
He said, all right, cool. 5 minutes later, all right, man, that's $45. Trust me, we all got some money to spare. Man, that's cool, man. Well, let's get a quick little recap. I got Cleveland -7.5. That's the Browns handling business tonight. Hop on that. Hopefully you guys see this tonight. I'm trying to get a sweep. I really am. This is my sweep week.
Yeah.
It's taking me all the way to the end of the year to get my sweep week. Cleveland, -7.5. We're going right back with them boys. I wish there was an alternate line I could throw on them, but nothing's really available. Taking those ABC boys.
That's right. The Raiders.
Always be covering.
Always be covering.
+3.5. Taking Baltimore coming out of Miami. Handling business. I think they're at home, actually. Is Baltimore at home? Let's
Baltimore's at home.
Okay, yeah. Baltimore -3. 2 is a beast. Baltimore's just going to find a way to pull this one out. It might end in a push. I'm telling you, hopefully this line drops 2.5. 3.5, it's going to be sketchy because I'm telling you, man, that it just feels something like that because these two teams are they're almost the exact same team with the exact same structure.
Yeah.
Like not much defense, explosive offense. Like, I mean, Baltimore's got some D, yeah, and so does Miami, but not like a Cleveland defense. You get what I'm saying? Like, It's just different. So that's real quick. Cleveland, Vegas, Baltimore. Check the spreads. Make sure you're looking at it game time. Make sure you feel comfortable with it. Just analyze it a little bit. And then real quick, I just want to touch bases with this. It's a lock. Dude, this is a lock. And we've done this before. We've taken this team before on a loss. You have to. It's Kansas City. Tell you, dude, Kelsey threw a tantrum.
Yeah.
Not only did it throw a tantrum, he threw a tantrum in front of his little girlfriend in the stands.
Right.
He's got a lot to prove next game. Kansas City's going to come out. Very rarely do the Raiders beat Kansas City.
Right.
Extremely rarely do the Raiders beat Kansas City in Kansas City. Kansas City's got a lot to prove. I think they come out, they put the spanking on them.
What was Jared's picks last week?
Jared's pick last week, he took the Rams. So he hit with the Rams, right?
Yeah, he lied. What was the loss?
And then his pick was the Niners.
Yeah, do you remember the word he used? He said it's a LOCK.
Did I say that?
You did.
America, did I say that? I blacked out.
LOCK is 4 letters. Starts with an L, just like loss and lost.
Oh, God. America, did I say that?
I don't say that word. I don't say that L word.
Well, I will tell you something. I ain't going to.
Jared said it last week, and the 49ers got blown out.
Even though I say it's a lock, I ain't betting it because I'll never bet Kansas City. I ain't. Well, no, I can't even say that because I have. Dang, we're just full of contradictions today. I'm gonna bet it. I'll tell you, I don't care if it's a 4-letter, 5-letter, 12-letter word. 15.
I'm gonna make you bet it.
I'm
gonna bet it for you.
That a boy. You know what? Let's cash that 500 out. Let's put it on here and let's make 5. Let's put 1,000 on that bet. I'm just joking. Anyway, folks, those are my picks. Good luck. We're getting a sweep.
So my review, my picks, kind of go with that pick. Mm-hmm. I got Rams. I got Bills covering. And then I got Lions money line.
It's locked up.
Lions money line.
I like it, man. I love that, dude. That was powerful.
That was dope, right?
I hope you guys appreciated that as much as I did. Dude, that was good.
If you guys didn't see.
It takes a lot.
Just just watch this podcast. If you're coming in late, just watch the whole thing.
It takes a
It'll
lot.
be worth it.
It takes a lot because not only were you doing it in front of the camera, but they don't have much influence, like because you can't really see them.
Yeah.
But I'm looking dead at you.
Yeah.
I'm looking into your soul, and you just gave it to me. You were fired up. He was like twitching for. He was shaking for about 3 minutes afterwards. That's cool. I like that. That was good. We need more of that.
I was trying to do the words justice. Hopefully, I did.
You were doing like McAfee during that Georgia and Alabama. He started singing the school song. He sang the Georgia school song. You remember that? You didn't see that on game day. Yeah. He sang the game song, and then he switched up. Give me Bama.
Yeah.
Dude, I love McAfee for that, man. I tell you, man, that was dope. And that what you did right there, that was dope. Now I feel like I need to do something.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was dope. Well, it was a great podcast, man.
Yeah, man.
That dude, I'm telling you, hop on that, guys. Hop on that. That's sick. Even if let's just say even if they don't, what you did was open them up to a whole new world of like possibilities and futures.
Yeah.
Like you can put something down on those futures that is ridiculous.
Not a lot because it's super risky, and that's why
ridiculously risky.
Yeah. So I can't say it's enough.
He's not condoning doing what you did.
I'm not condoning what I did at all. I'm not necessarily saying that anybody should do it, but I wanted to share it with everyone.
I love it.
And everyone has their own agency to choose what they like.
Look at you. Being all liberal and all.
But let's go make some money.
Let's have fun doing it.
Let's do it.
Oh.